What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Clutch Cinema Talk. We have another Godzilla review. We're doing the fourth overall installment, Mothra versus Godzilla. If you guys don't know why there's so many Godzilla videos coming out right now, it's because Godzilla X Kong, the new Empire, is coming out at the end of March, and we're just getting ramped up for it. So we're doing every single Godzilla movie every single day. It's going to be all spoilers. We're going to be talking about the entire movie of Mothra versus Godzilla. So if you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's on Max, not sponsored, but go check it out because this is one of the better ones from the olden days. Let's get right into this. Mothra versus Godzilla from 1964, directed by Mr. Honda. Again, he is staying on this wave. As we can see from this movie, things are getting a little bit less overall serious. This is a sequel to the 1961 Mothra installment, as this Imago version of Mothra is the same one from there. Yeah, I think that's how it works. What's this movie about? The plot. Let's just run through it really quick. There's a typhoon in Japan. A Mothra egg washes up on shore, and you already know what goes down. What happens when a humongous egg just washes up on shore? You buy it. You try and use it for, financial gain. You built an amusement park out of it. That wasn't on your mind? Well, that's exactly what happened. He plans to use this egg for financial gain and just wait until it hatches. What is he gonna do after it hatches? Who the hell knows? Maybe keep it as a humongous pet. They're gonna use it for that little moolah. With the Mothra egg on shore, the Mothra twins, what's their names actually? The two twins from Infant Island. They're like, yo, we need this egg back because number one, this is not yours, and this belongs to Mothra, our deity, our protector on our island, and she's gonna be pissed kind of if you don't give it back, so you should bring it back right now. And the people are like, nah, like, we're not giving it back, bro. We got this money to make. What we saying, like, yo, you trying to be on the money too? Like, y'all could do like a little show or anything like that. And they're like, nah, we're going back to the island, and it's gonna suck for you guys. But then Godzilla shows up. So now Godzilla, looking evil as ever, destroying everything. So now the humans, the good humans, the reporters, they go back to Infant Island. They're like, guys, listen, I know we didn't give you back the egg, and it's not up to us. It's not our fault. We tried, but Godzilla's destroying everything. Mothra needs to help us. Please, can we get your help? Which is very crazy that they even asked us. So then eventually Mothra ends up helping, and she fights Godzilla, and that is what Mothra versus Godzilla is all about. This is a very lighthearted film. It's very easy to follow. The plot is so simple. You can tell like these are starting to be guided toward kids. What I love about this movie also is that there's still hints of the nuclear message, as Infant Island is a nuclear wasteland now, and you got the skeletal guy in the background, and the island is not a paradise. You would expect it to be a paradise, but it's just a wasteland. So the nuclear message is still in there, but yo, Godzilla in this design I think is the best in the entire Showa series. This is one of my all-time favorite Godzilla designs. He looks so evil. He looks so good. It's the eyebrows, right over the face. He just looks like he's just constantly just scolding everyone and just wants to just destroy everything. It's great. It's that face, the face that makes it up. The lip just This is his last clear-cut villain role in the Showa series as he starts, evolving into a hero. But, even before the Godzilla, I don't even think is like the real villain of I mean, he is one of the villains of this, but the villain also is just the humans in general. Keeping Mothra's egg, and then I guess you have to categorize humans as a general, and then still going to ask Mothra for help. Like, Mothra's just the sweetest soul. Mothra's design, very raggedy. If you think of like a beautiful butterfly, you don't think of Mothra. Like, this design is not something you think of. For me, this Mothra design is like, let's say you're going through your clothes, right? And you see like a bunch of holes, and then you open up the shirt and there's a moth in there, and you're like, oh nah, there's a moth in here. But wait a second, this moth looks kind of cool. Like, it looks kind of divine. That's this Mothra design. It has like the divinity to it, but it's very raggedy, very like a dirty. But the larvae are hideous. The larvae they look absolutely disgusting and horrifying. I'm sorry. The fight is between Godzilla and Mothra. Well, there's two different fights, but the first fight with the Imago Mothra, the Mothra, is what you expect from you fighting a moth. You're flailing like this. You're trying to bat it out of the air, and then you get one good hit on it, and it's dead. Just like that. Godzilla gets like one good atomic breath hit on Mothra, and Mothra just flutters down, and then she just gets out of life. She's dead, gone, boom, dead. The larva fighting Godzilla, like there was two of them. They were mad tactical on it. Good shit. They got the shit going. I always hated this movie as a kid because I hated watching Godzilla lose, and I was like, there's no way he's losing to these two freaks, man. Come on. Seriously? Nah, he gets wrapped up, tossed in the ocean, and that's that. Highlights from the movie. I love how Godzilla's mad clumsy in this. As he's walking to, I'm sorry, I don't remember what city he's walking toward, but he gets his tail caught in the tower, and he pulls it down, and it gets pulled down, falls on top of him. Boom. Then he's walking by the castle, and he slips. He misses a step, slips, hits the tower, and he does like a little one of those Looney Tunes thing and destroys the entire castle. Another one of my favorite things is how much the egg was sold for. I took note of it because I wanted to do the math on how much the egg was actually being sold for. So bear with me for this little math section of the video. In the movie, the fisherman sells the egg for 1,224,560 yen. So by using the yen to dollar conversion, would have been $8,174.55. So then I calculated, look at me, that's not so smart right now, how much this would cost in today's time, how much this $8,000 would cost from 1962 into 2023. Approximately, according to this numbers, this would have been sold for $82,340.55. So you tell me, a humongous egg the size of a house, is that worth $82,000? Do you think you got your money's worth out of that when you sold it? I think I would have sold it for a little bit more. If we're not talking $500,000 or more, I mean, come on, what are we doing? This egg could solve like food problems around the, well, I mean, it's a caterpillar egg. Maybe that's not the best thing to eat. I mean, I don't know. Do you eat caterpillar eggs? Like, are they good? Moth eggs? Do they? Overall, Mothra vs. Godzilla, a great movie. I think this is one of the best Showa films. Easy to follow. Godzilla's a villain. It's a good fight. Good human story. Here's my letterbox review for it right here. I said here 2 times. And then here is where we rank the first 4 Godzilla movies. I'm doing the ranking one by one, and then maybe at the end we'll do a whole entire ranking and we'll go over the entire thing. Next up, we're going to be doing Ghidorah, the 3-headed monster. So until then, you guys leave me a comment on how, do you like Mothra versus Godzilla? Do you like Godzilla more as a villain or as a hero? You let me know down below. Leave a like, leave a comment, turn on post notifications, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. We have a bunch of Godzilla reviews, and just make sure you subscribe so you know when they come up. I'll see you guys later. Deuces, y'all. Durr.